Can you imagine how startled you would be if your cell phone rang and when you answered, it was God calling you? There are several people in Scripture who God surprised with his actual voice. I'm going to give Moses a rest and talk about some other people. Here are a few examples of God speaking. Number 1, God speaks when a person is lost. Genesis chapter 3, verse 9. After Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, God walked in the Garden of Eden and called out to Adam, "Where are you?" God is still calling people today. Number 2, when a person is upset. Genesis chapter 4, verse 6. God said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Where's Abel your brother? What have you done?" And number 3, God speaks when a person does not recognize his voice and needs a direction. Samuel heard a voice but did not recognize it and thought it was Eli calling him. Eli told him what to answer the next time he heard the voice. So in 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 10, God speaks, "Samuel, Samuel." Samuel answered, "Speak, for your servant hears." Number 4, God speaks when a person is challenged to serve God. In Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8, the Lord said, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Isaiah answered, "Here am I, send me." Number 5, God speaks when a person thinks they are too young to serve. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 7, God said, "You shall go to all that I shall send you, and whatever I command, you shall speak." Number 6, when a person's excuse is they are not from a Christian family or there are no ministers in their family. Amos said in chapter 7, verses 14 and 15, "I was no prophet, neither was I a prophet's son, but I was a herdman and a gatherer of sycamore fruit. The Lord said to me, Go prophesy to my people Israel." And number 7, when a person thinks they are okay, but are actually working against God. In Acts chapter 9, verse 4, Jesus said, "Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me?" The clatter and clutter in our lives often drown out the voice of God. He wants relationship with us. That means we have to get rid of the non-essentials that hinder relationship and get away from the drowning noise so God can speak to us as his children. Make time to hear him calling you. You will not regret his voice. Be blessed and keep close to Jesus.